Who's that? Who's that boy?
Austin! This is not a cast!
I want to try my new mic.
Trying the new mic right now!
I might get another one.
Oh my god! Really? Dude, fucking serious, right?
Yeah.
Jay.
Well, this is my record. This is gonna be my new recording mic.
You don't want to use that. You don't need that. You don't fucking... You kill us all. Jay. But you know, including recording, we are recording right now. So say hi. Wait to the camera. Right there. Fuck yeah. I'm not drinking right now, but you know.
Yeah, he is. That's kind of clue in it.
I got vodka,
Tequila, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jack.
You'll die. You would so die.
I know I would.
Yeah.
So this is it. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
Nah, I can't.
I can hear you.
What about now?
Wait.
No.
I can't hear you. What is this?
Yep.
Alright, but it's take This is get this thing started.
Are you sure? I'm not sure.
Take care. Is there a turn on button?
Is there a turn on? I don't know. I don't know how to work this one. Well,
You're supposed to be the engineer here. You're supposed to know what to do.
this is a new mic though. I'll figure out later.
Yeah, figure it out later.
Oh,
See,
don't. You're gonna jinx me.
I told you.
You're gonna jinx me.
I'm sorry.
Jinxing. I'm stating
yeah.
Jay's a noob, apparently with these high
Whatever.
mics. I apologize. Anyways. So how are you?
It's really loud.
That was loud. Awesome.
Let's not do that.
Let's try that.
Wait, are you gonna edit that out?
No.
Well, technically.
I don't know how to edit.
It's possible.
I don't have an F4 button.
Okay, it's gonna get a hot in here.
Oh my god. Jay.
So take off all your clothes. Just put on like 60.
Yeah, put on 62.
Whatever.
Blue, what's your opinion on that?
Looks like
I'm
it's
only
too damn
kidding.
cold.
I'm only kidding.
That's what the blue opinion is. It's too damn cold.
Blue.
Oh, hey, Rebecca. What's going on?
Yo. Hi, Miss Santos. Yo. Oh, alright.
Okay. Let's see.
We had fan mail.
Yeah.
You're on the podcast. Say hi. That's awesome.
Okay. We need to test your mic, Jimmy. What happened?
I think we're good. Sounds good.
I think our mics are very loud.
Well, he's got the audio loud.
No, he doesn't. This is
Yeah.
what our radio is usually at.
Hi, Rebecca.
Can we go Rebecca?
No.
Okay. Can we see that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
How's
the family doing?
Mike, Cam, and Mike, and you know, anyways. We should really get this thing started. But talk. Alright, Blue? Yes, I know. I know. Go find him.
Blue, you're drunk. Just
It's gonna be okay, Blue.
take his keys.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm done, man.
We just started.
Yeah, just, you know what, you're busy. Just tell her.
Oh no, that's it. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys see your profile picture, though. I'm not sure if you can see it good there.
This is Dr. Who?
No, I'll put the profile picture for the podcast. Just it's gonna be a random picture.
Okay.
But it's worth it.
Profile picture.
I know, but this is the good profile.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's cool. Reservoir Dogs. Classic. Love it.
She's gonna be working.
She's working her butt off apparently.
Yeah.
You ready? You ready?
As soon as I get this back okay.
So the podcast is done now, and
we're just chilling.
This is a great podcast.
I'm gonna go home. I'll see you guys later.
Alright, man. I'll see you later. See you tomorrow.
Okay. I need to test your levels. You're a bit too hot.
I didn't actually know.
Yes. You're a bit too hot there.
Okay.
Test 1, 2, test.
Test 1, 2, 3, test.
Test 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 3. Testing.
Testing 1, 2. 1, 2, testing.
Mike's nice.
Testing 1,
2.
I'm down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Test.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1.
Testing. One test. Lance Armstrong.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Testing 1, 2.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
I need food. More wood, please.
I need gold. I need gold.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
You guys ready?
Dude, I'm ready. I am ready.
Okay. Austin, can you take the
Audio.
You're the closest.
Here we go. We are recording the Send Up
No,
podcast. Here we go.
Yeah,
So
that will
this
like
is
The
the first time video
cast.
cast. So
Should be
yeah.
interesting. So yeah, you're gonna see our hands wave around like idiots. Maybe.
Audio is gonna be shit on this, but
Oh yeah, I know. Somebody didn't think ahead of that.
What?
audio.
Yeah, audio.
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right.
I'm not worried about the audio.
Viewers, tell us if the audio is good or not. If it's not,
Yeah.
I'll get a mic or something for it. But it's fine. I want. What?
Blue wants to make sure he's.
All right, come on, let's do this. Let's do this.
Blue's
We
in
got-
this- Blue wants to make sure
pumped.
the camera's on.
Come on, Jay.
All right.
All right, you ready? Welcome everyone to the Send Up podcast, number 4, starring Blue apparently. Hi Blue. Hi everyone. We are back.
Yes,
From
we are.
yeah, and we are back from a long, month or so. But how's everyone doing? I'm James. Here's Jay,
What's up, guys?
Austin,
how's it going, peoples?
and Blue, of course. And
Yeah, he's not barking now.
he's not barking right
He's the
now.
strongest at the time when he wants to be.
Oh man, it's been kind of a crazy month for gaming news, man. We've had a lot of stuff going on. Just mainly on the developer and management side. Let me just start off. EA was voted worst company. Second year in a row by the consumers.
Big shocker on that one.
Yeah, even Nate said, "Oh yeah, we knew it was gonna happen."
Yeah. So I mean, they got the worst company again for the second year in a row, and there's some also a fallout between Square Enix and the developer that did Tomb Raider. Square wasn't too happy about the sales and things of that nature, so they felt that Crystal Dynamics underperformed.
Which is actually surprising. I mean, it was really
got $2 million or something, right?
They wanted them to hit 5. Well, that's what I read.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I guess when you have EA's not doing so well, and they want to make sure that they want to try and get their money's worth. Well, what is it? How much? They didn't even spend too much on Tomb Raider. They actually were budget-wise pretty good.
Yeah, the budget was fine, but I think
they just wanted a home run. I guess
they wanted that Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto, Metal Gear, or they wanted a franchise, a strong franchise.
Yeah, but they have to restart that from scratch. That was going to
exactly. It was a reboot. I mean, the game was great, but I mean, there's definitely a lot of hype on it, and I think a lot of pressure was on the studio to make a big budget, a big blockbuster of a game.
But the funny thing is, with the Square Enix, it's actually, what was it? Not Crystal Dynamics, but the Eidos.
Yeah, Eidos.
Eidos is basically carrying the whole company, basically.
Yeah, they are, and again, it doesn't seem like they're even getting any credit for it.
Exactly.
So I mean, like Eidos has kind of like been pushed in the background, saying, "Hey, you're there," but Square Enix, we're the ones that are really responsible, which could be bullshit, but I don't know. I mean, that's how it goes right now.
They're on the back burner. They're getting, they're not really getting the spotlight they really deserve. But it's surprising that they're even keeping with them.
Yeah, I know. I mean, just the whole month has been kind of crazy with like studio management wise. I mean, like
EA layoffs too.
EA layoffs, LucasArts done, shelved.
That's insane to hear. Also.
Yeah, to me, I was pretty disappointed when I read that, but then again, there was a part of me that wasn't surprised. I kind of knew, like,
really.
Well, as soon as Disney took over,
yeah,
I mean, that was it.
There was a lot of doubt there with.
But they would I'm surprised that Disney wouldn't want to try and work with them. I mean, what is it? They just got done spending
so much money.
Millions?
Yeah, $4 billion on buying LucasArts.
I mean, to go and cut it. Just to cut that.
Just to cut it. Like, it's like some of their games are, already in production, but already millions behind it already. So, yeah, it's kind of sad. Like, they have, 2 games. LucasArts had 2 games. They're developing Star Wars 1313, and then the new Star Wars Battlefront game.
Yeah, that was like 99% done.
Yeah.
As far as I read, it was almost pretty much done. It was ready to go, but
see, I don't see them scrapping that though. I don't see why somebody wouldn't try and pick that up.
Yeah.
Maybe not put it towards switch a few things out. Make it not LucasArts, not make it Jedi, not make it anything having to do with Star Wars, but labeling it as a different group, as a different race, as a different colony, but still keeping with sci-fi, keeping with I mean, if they're that close to being done with it, I mean, I don't see why they can't do that. I mean, it's going to take a few more months worth of getting stuff steamed out, but when you put that much money into a game to go and lose it, come on, it's stupid.
Yeah, very stupid. But we'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, their studios can still pick it up. Or
other studios like EA or Activision or Blizzard or wherever studios that decide, they can decide and go ahead and pick it up. Telltale Games. Yeah. I mean, they're blooming because of Walking Dead series, and that's been very successful. So maybe they'll pick up some important key pieces there with what that's left of LucasArts, and maybe they'll be able to build a smaller studio and just keep pumping out good games. LucasArts I mean, LucasArts was, 10 years ago, they made good games. I mean, for the most part. They made
20 years ago.
20 years ago, they made good games. So, I mean, Star Wars was their main, of course, their main key franchise, but they made other,
Well, I mean, the adventure games, like all the big-time adventure games, they got their start there.
That was their bread and butter.
Yeah.
That was their...
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And those adventure games were fun and addictive and just really hit, like for PC, in their mid-90s, late 90s.
Yeah, Grim Fandango.
Yeah, and they're just fun games to play, and it is kind of sad seeing that studio closed down.
Yeah, because so many people grew up with that.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's a lot of heritage there and nostalgia for those games, and it is kind of a bummer that they had to close, and I think the recent games, Star Wars, Old Republic, they didn't really build on that game. EA kind of took that one.
Yeah.
But I mean, like they were making this 1313, and then they released the Force Unleashed series, which I mean, I haven't played the games, but as far as I know, they did okay.
Yeah, they're alright. And people are big fans of them. Like I particularly mean they're cool, but they're alright games.
If you're a fan of the series,
if
you're a fan of it, you're gonna get it.
Yeah,
obviously.
Exactly.
That's what they were going towards, and anything more than that was just extra money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's another reason why, like, Disney looked at that and they were like, they should, maybe as a game studio, they should be pumping out either more games or making, when they pump out these games, they need to make
millions off.
Millions, yeah. They pretty much want to secure a strong budget. I'm assuming that I think almost every big publisher out there, like EA, they want that Call of Duty. They want, that franchise name.
Yeah,
they want
that takes work though.
It does.
They want that multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah, they want that Mass Effect or
I mean, it took 4 Call of Duties before it got big.
Yeah, exactly. It took
actually like more than 4, but technically more than 4. But
yeah.
If you count the ones from Treyarch, it was probably that was officially Call of Duty 6.
Modern Warfare?
Yeah, Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Because Treyarch did 2 of them.
Yeah, they did World at War.
No, even before that, it was Call of Duty Big Red 1.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And there was another console port of a Call of Duty.
Okay. I got you.
They did those. They were considered like the, in line with the Call of Duty series, but they never numbered them.
They don't really count them. At this point,
I know.
They just shrug it off like they're not getting any money out.
Well, at this point, they're just pumping them out every year, so it's like it could be Call of Duty Infinium, Infinite, or
even though Treyarch is now the official Call of Duty studio.
Pretty much took over.
Yeah, Infinite Ward is.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's ironic.
Yep.
Because the B team's now the A team.
Pretty much. I mean, those last games, got better.
They got better
than what Infinity. But then again, Infinity Ward was almost, when they released Call of Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
They were, on the outs.
Yeah, exactly.
They were on the outs already with EA. So
exactly. Or Activision.
Activision. Sorry.
Going to EA.
Yeah, they were going to EA, but
they were going from good to shit tier.
Yeah, pretty much.
But did you hear about because, I forgot their names, the founders of Infinity Ward.
Yeah.
But, the original story was, they used to be the Medal of Honor team.
Yeah.
And then they went to Activision, made, Infinity Ward. Then the main guys, they go back to EA, they make a new company called Respawn.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny.
So... But now, the half, it was the two main guys. I forgot. One of them actually recently quit, also.
Yeah, he left.
Really?
I remember one of them. I read that somewhere that one of them did leave.
Yeah,
I don't know his name either. But he went ahead and left the company. So I'm pretty sure it's okay.
But I think it was probably just something that he planned. He just want to retire. I guess.
Maybe.
You got so much money.
Yeah,
he got his money's worth out.
Yeah, exactly.
So overall, there comes a time, just like with the Bioware, the Doctor those two, the same thing. They were just like done. I'm like, we did this trilogy.
Like, we're done.
We're good. There's nothing more in like the heart. You know, their heart's not into it anymore.
Yep. Exactly.
And going back to EA, did EA deserve this award for worst company?
Yes.
Austin.
I think so. Most definitely, I think so. Yeah.
I read a good forums article.
So yeah, you go.
I read
okay. What about you? Do you think they did?
I don't think they deserved it 2 years in a row. Because I think the internet is really like they have their crosshair on EA. I think almost every gamer and every critic has their crosshairs on EA. Just because it's EA, they're one of the biggest, publishers and developers, in the whole world that pump out these games. I just think there's
how many EA games? How many EA games did you buy last year?
How many EA games did I buy last year?
Off the top of your head.
I didn't. Let me think. I did buy Mass Effect on Steam. That's an EA game.
Yeah. So that's the only one.
As far as I know, that's the only one I bought.
Okay. I bought 4 EA games last year,
yes.
And I still think they deserve it.
Wow. Okay. And I'm gonna ask you, why do you? They deserved it because
pretty much their practices.
Yeah.
And was it you? I forgot. I don't know if it's you or Sean, or even some of my coworkers. They're buying used games. They're like, oh, I never heard of this game. Let me go and buy it. Like it's used for like $20. So they're like, okay, well let me hop online.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta pay $15 so I can play online.
Yeah, the whole online thing.
The online pass. That's what they created that.
No, they did that in Battlefield. they did that with Battlefield 2 and like Battlefield 3.
Yep.
And also with the PC gamers, like
Origin.
Origin. You can't get Battlefield on Steam or anything. You have to go and get their Origin client. You have to go through everything. Like they have everything so walled in. It's not about the.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I said this before. A company needs to make business.
Exactly.
But the company also needs to know the customer's always right.
Yep.
And EA always turns it back on the customer. So when you're seeing this outpouring of people with the targets of EA, they're doing something wrong. And the thing, I know, like your article that you read was EA makes good games.
Well, what I read was the Forbes article. They said that pretty much the EA makes good games. But they're pretty much under a microscope right now because everyone has their crosshairs on them because of all the mistakes they've been making.
Yeah, they're a big company, but still, think of it like this: how many other companies do you know that have?
Well, Activision doesn't even.
There's not to say that I don't say that EA is probably one of the worst game developer / publishers out there. Yeah, they are.
Just don't think that
there's other like horribly worse companies out there.
Oh, but
not in the gaming industry.
But you have to understand, the gaming industry is the best, like the biggest industry there is, overtaking movies, overtaking music. This is the new thing.
And especially with consumerists, this is online. So most people that go online and vote or do, a lot of them are gamers. A lot of them are tech savvy guys, or a lot of people play games and they live on that. So that's another reason why I think they got the vote again.
Well, the way that it is nowadays, also, everybody's playing games.
Exactly.
It's even if you don't like video games, you can tolerate certain ones, and that puts a branch out for you to actually want to try it. Who out there would say that? Oh no, I hate video games. Video games are stupid. But you know what? Black Ops. No, they're okay. You know what? I can tolerate them. They're actually pretty interesting. Or, there's one game. There's usually one game that gets to them that just makes them put the word
Madden.
Madden. Any type of sports game. Any type of like Heavy Rain or trying to think.
SimCity.
Yep, SimCity. Well, yeah, SimCity. Something that anyone can do. Okay, I really like this, but I hate gaming. I'm not a big gaming person. Oh well, no, maybe you should try this game. and just give it a shot. Oh my god, I love this. This is great. I'm a huge gaming person now. It's like, but I hate video games.
Yeah.
So and people that's what Farmville did to a lot of people. They never played video games, and then they got addicted to Farmville.
Yeah, I mean, apps on people's phones, Angry Birds.
Yeah, Angry Birds. Yeah.
Little games like that. It's like, oh well, I'm not gonna play video games. Video games are stupid. Oh, but I see you playing that right now. It's like, oh well, that's just an app.
Yeah, works for friends too.
It's fucking same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So. But overall, I don't disagree with y'all's opinions. I was going to say that. I completely agree with you, Jay. I completely agree with you, Austin. EA is a bad company. They made a lot of mistakes, and to me, they should not, be, highlighted as a really, a good company. Because no, they've made mistakes, and they've, especially with SimCity.
Yeah.
Especially with the whole issue with Mass Effect. And the DLC and the subscription, the online subscription. There's a lot of things that EA needs to improve on. Their CEO quit. I mean, that goes to show that there's a problem.
Yeah.
There's a big problem with them right now. So, I completely agree that EA is a bad company. But, I mean...
Well, it's not... See, the thing is, it's not like, we're sick of EA. It's mostly... They make good games.
Yes, they do.
They just have to treat the customers fairly, and that's what this is all about. Really.
Yeah, exactly.
If they fix their customers' relations, fine.
They could go from being labeled as for the second year in a row, being one of the being the worst company, to being top.
Exactly.
If they just worked on their customers.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
That's a huge factor.
Yeah, I know,
and screwed up on
that's another thing that going to my next topic is this whole thing with the engineer from Microsoft. He pretty much stated that next gen Xbox 360 will be always online. Like Steam.
Yeah.
Okay? Yep. He said that, it will most likely be online.
Well, he never really said that, but these are the rumors.
These are the rumors.
Yeah.
And, he said pretty much, if, people were asking him about, what if I don't have a good internet connection? I know, Austin, you have some internet issues.
Yeah. I actually, up until a year ago, I didn't really have internet access. My internet access was dial-up when I felt like it.
Yeah.
And see that's a really big problem. They're going to lose out on a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not so much anymore, because nowadays a lot of people do have internet access or they can get it. But nonetheless, I mean, for people who have who don't play online, to make it an only online game, systems like that's a computer.
Yeah, no,
it's a computer.
Like that is a computer.
I might as well get a computer.
Yeah.
And,
seriously, there's no use in having a console then. I mean, you should be able to play offline. You should be able to, if you have issues.
That's the whole point of a console.
Okay. And again, the person that we're talking about is Adam Orth. He's the one that he's the engineer. But overall, with it comes down to DRM. It comes down to, well, if you hack your Xbox, they just don't want people to be able to hack their Xbox.
But the DRM is so outdated.
I know.
That's just gonna force if they do have. I'll be honest with you. This is exactly what happened to Sony with the PSP. Yeah. When you tell somebody no, what's the first thing in their head? Yes.
They're gonna do it.
So they're gonna find a way to hack the Xbox to be offline.
You don't tell your consumer base, you don't tell the users that no, you can't do this. They're gonna try.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
And to give them the ideas also, we specifically say when you tell someone, okay, hey, I'm gonna put this in front of you. Do not mess with it. This is its main purpose. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be online.
Yeah.
That's just giving them the thought, the theory of, okay, well, why can't I go and maybe I can do this with it, maybe I can, oh hey, now it is an offline system.
Yeah.
You know, it's putting the idea in their mind. Yeah. It's what is it? It's Inception.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
Yeah, it's an Inception shit going on.
And yeah, I mean, like what you said, Jay. I mean, it's just they're gonna find a way. I mean, this is all rumors, so we don't know.
Yeah, this is all rumors, but how he was on Twitter.
He was on Twitter,
and he was just like real snarky about it. Like, I don't see what's the whole issue with people like on online only console. And people are here like just give them good facts, and he's just blowing them off and just telling them crap. Like,
it's just making the company look bad.
Yeah, making the company look bad and treating your consumers like little kids. That's not gonna win them over. Like, here's the PlayStation 4 coming out, and so there's gonna be people who only have Xbox. They're like, well, this is only gonna play online. PlayStation 4 isn't gonna be online only. I'll get a PlayStation 4. Like, just exactly.
Yeah, dude, I agree with you. It could. I mean, right now, I mean, it's neck and neck between Microsoft and Sony. It looks like Sony is taking that lead.
Sony, and basically, Microsoft is acting real cocky.
They are. They are full of themselves.
They are very full of themselves.
They think they won. They think they won, but not even.
It's going to be very interesting. This is coming from a Microsoft person.
I know. Yeah, I don't
have a PlayStation 3.
You don't.
Exclusively have Xbox 360 and a PC, and if this is online only, I'm definitely going to consider getting a PlayStation 4 first.
The way I see it, I think most of the features will be online only. Yeah. But I think deep down they're not ready to do that yet.
Oh,
I think a system.
Yeah,
and I know, and I mean, I don't
know. We'll see. May 21st.
Well,
like what you were saying, I was a huge Microsoft person. Microsoft was what was it? I got the Xbox originally.
The original Xbox is just good.
I loved it. It was great.
Yeah. The original Xbox was, they catered to the hardcore gamers.
Yep.
A lot of the Sega games that were on Dreamcast, they ported them over there.
Yep.
So they went out the way to cater for the hardcore gamers, but now
and the 360.
Yeah, 360 started off that way, but now not anymore.
Yeah, now it's just like they
you put on the Xbox. There's an ad to watch. What's that movie that came out?
Any movie that's come out within the last month.
I know.
Yeah, basically that. I'm trying to think. Like, that's what, like, last time, like, when I went to put in BioShock, the first thing that popped up was, oh yeah, go watch this new movie, the Gangster Squad.
Oh, Gangster Squad. Die Hard. I was gonna say Die Hard.
Yeah, Gangster Squad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, ad on there.
It has more advertisement on it, which is funny because you're paying $60 a month.
Yeah, you are.
For advertisement mostly. And what is it? Versus the PS3, you're not paying anything, and you're getting online. It's ridiculous. Now with this new one, if being online, what are they going to do? It's going to be it's going to be all advertisement, and it's either like press the X button if you want.
I think with the whole online thing is system updates will be instantaneous. So where you put in a game, you're there already.
Yep.
The same thing with games itself. When you buy a game or pre-order a game, it's going to be already there. Once they release it, you'll be able to play it automatically. You won't have to download it. I think that's what they're trying to do, to save you time.
If you have a good
internet connection.
Yeah, internet connection. If
not, then
if you don't, tough shit. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
It's a brick. I mean, if they do this, with people that don't have stable connections, it turns out to be.
It's gonna
they can't play it.
Yeah, but this is all speculation right now.
Again, speculation. So again.
Yeah, we can't.
Hopefully, it's just speculation, and it's not actually this.
But speaking of speculation, the new Xbox also is going to come with Kinect, and you have to have the Kinect on in order to work it. And
I don't know about that.
This is my place right here, and the Kinect can't even work from where I am to my TV.
I mean,
out of the box. I could get Nikon sells a little add-on with a zoom lens.
Yeah.
I saw that at E3. It was pretty cool. It works good.
Okay.
So that's the only way, if I ever want to connect, I have to get that zoom lens on order to connect. So I'm really iffy on even using that.
That's so dumb.
So I hope that's not the case. We'll, you know, this is all speculation, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, you know, supposedly they're gonna have this conference next month, right?
Yeah, May 21st.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see if that does officially get announced. If, you know, whatever specs will come out with it, you know, we just don't know yet. So we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, stay tuned for that, guys, because that's if that's the case, PlayStation 4 is in the lead, or it's going to be in the lead.
Oh yeah, it will.
I mean, right now they're kind of, I think, a step ahead.
Yeah.
But like what I mentioned before, Microsoft right now has their chance to fix any type of little kinks that the PS4 might have mentioned. Oh, well, we have this. Microsoft. Oh shit, we don't. But we can't. Give us a month, we'll get it. You know.
Yeah.
That's kind of where they're at right now. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully they.
I mean, this is exciting times anyway. New systems.
It's great. It's great. I mean, any time when this is what's fun about it is anytime that there's a new, you know, next gen, you know, coming around the corner.
It's like having a baby, basically.
Yeah, it is actually. It's like
you don't know if it's gonna be a beautiful baby or an ugly ass baby.
Yeah, exactly. It's like next gen time. Yes. Wait in line, you know, do the pre-orders and just opening up the new console smell and just looking at, you know, powering it on and all the new sound effects.
Yeah, new sound effects.
It's like you're like 12 years old again and opening a Nintendo 64 or Super NES, whatever, you know, older gen console you had. So
that reminded me of, you know, when the original Xbox 360 came out.
Oh, the Xbox, 360.
Right when 360 came out, you know, the biggest thing was HD TVs, and hardly, you know.
Oh yeah.
Nobody really had HD TVs, really.
Yep.
And I had to go and buy one just for that.
Yeah, I know.
And I remember like hooking it up to my regular TV and playing it. You know, it looked just like little glossier. Fancy.
Yeah, it did.
And then when I hooked up the HD TV,
you're like, holy shit!
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
The font and everything.
I was just looking at. I remember the first thing they had Perfect Dark Zero, but the first thing I did. You know, I wasn't shooting nobody or looking at the guns. I just looked at the ground. I was like, "Oh, look at this ground! It's so pretty. The textures, the bugs."
Good job, Microsoft.
Nah, HD definitely paved the way.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking, like, you know, part of me is kind of thinking this online only thing is more like, you know, HDTV.
Yeah.
So that this is kind of like the next logical step. But they have to really sell, like, you know. If I didn't have that HD TV, like if the graphics weren't that good compared, I wouldn't have been sold on it. If they could sell that online only with the stuff you're saying, like you pre-order the game, then you know midnight comes out, you just play.
It's put on your system.
Put on your system, you can play it.
Yeah,
that would be real cool. But yeah, we just have to see how it goes.
Definitely.
But they have to sell it.
Yeah, man.
Well, and I guess since it is, you know, it is the 21st century. I mean, come on, guys.
Well, that's actually one of the guy's quotes.
Yeah, it's like who doesn't have internet? It's like yes, but who doesn't have good internet compared to internet? Like
very true.
There's differences.
Yeah, and I'll say you don't have good internet.
I'll be honest, guys. I sometimes have to coax it into it. Okay, we're gonna work today. We're gonna be okay.
Give it a little prayer, give it a little massage,
give it a kiss,
rub its belly.
Just like no whammy, stop.
Wax on. Yeah, that's cool. Speaking of that, like, you know, you have, you know, the older. You've been playing an older game, Fallout.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to kind of turn out.
Actually,
New Vegas.
Well, no, I'm playing New Vegas, and actually I got off of Steam, so yes, like what I said, I'm a huge console person, but now I'm kind of going towards PC. But it's funny because I'm playing on a 360 controller.
Yeah.
So can we say is that console? Or can we say that that's PC?
PC.
You're still PC. You're on PC. So.
Okay, so PC, but really good game, really interesting. Playing from the first Fallout 3 and playing both the good and the evil side. I mean, that was the big thing that was with Fallout, is you can either choose to be, it did have its choices, it did have...
If you want to blow Megatron.
Yeah, but basically, if you want to take a big, huge thing on Fallout 3 was the first town that you go to, Megaton, is it's a huge eyesore. Let's go and blow this sucker up, or no, I'm going to actually de-arm this atom bomb and kill the person that was trying to destroy this entire town. That made it.
Yeah.
But then you would have other choices that, what is it?
Don't spoil it.
No, I'm not going to spoil it. I mean, technically I did kind of spoil it with that Megaton, but it's one of the first things guys deal with it.
Yeah.
No, they have, and this is inside New Vegas as well, where even though you think that you're doing the right idea or the right thing, you might actually be doing a very bad thing.
Cool.
So, you know, Fallout 3 was slightly more obvious on a few things, but what is it? I think I'm 50 hours in. There's been several attempts where I'm trying to go down the semi-good path, but I guess I'm still evil because I like to steal everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you see stim packs and it's like, oh man, I really need this, but shit, I'm gonna just have to steal this, I guess. No, there's several times where, you know, you think that you might be doing something good, you want to do the evil path, and you actually do something really good or something like that.
Yeah.
So, New Vegas does that a lot.
Cool.
I'm, like what I said, I'm about 50 hours in, and it's actually funny because I haven't actually gotten to New Vegas. Like,
oh wow,
wow.
It's it's so big, and there's so many like little side missions, especially since what was it when I got it? It came with a DLC.
Okay.
Nice.
So. The DLC behind it's really great, awesome. I think that there's, I want to say 3. There's 3 that I know of. There might be 4, but I got 3 with it. So it's like one of them. Like you got to be at least at 15, like level 15 to actually get into it. Other one's 20. That's something interesting also, where it tells you, okay, you can go into this area, you can try and fight these people, but we just want to warn you, like you should be this level. You can go in there if you want, but chances are you're going to have a very hard time. So if you want to make the game hard for you, do it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it gives you the chance, if you want to make the game harder for you, then go ahead and go on it before this time.
Yeah.
So.
Jay, I mean, is there any games that you know, you've been wanting to play, or that you had shelved for a while, or just finally had time to play?
Let's see. I haven't really been playing my backlog, really.
Yeah.
Not recently. I do have it's not really an old game, but Darksiders 2. I got that.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna.
Very cool.
I'm gonna set time to play that one, and then of course Fallout 3. The funny thing with Fallout 3, I bought that game at launch.
Wow, so you haven't touched it?
That's awesome.
I bought the game on launch. I played up to 6 hours.
Yeah.
And then I put it down, and I'm like, I'll get back to this later.
It's a type of game.
It's that type of game.
Yeah.
It has that ability.
I mean, I've played it too, and it's kind of slow at times. Like, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it can, like, a huge friend is Fast Track.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. The first time that I went through on Fallout 3, I didn't know about Fast Track.
Wow.
So when it was like, oh, I need help, go to like this part of the map, and it's on the complete opposite side of the map, I'm like,
exactly.
Alright, and then like have to walk all the way over there. And they, oh, okay, well, hey, go to this part also, and then it's like, damn it, the exact opposite. So, kind of really pissed me off, but after the second, like, I probably would say almost through, like, I was basically at the end of the first time playing Fallout 3, by the time I actually found out, like, wait, I can travel to this?
Yeah.
like 80 hours in, just like, son of a bitch!
That's not a word.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, definitely
what about you?
Yeah, no, Mass Effect. I mean,
okay, so you're starting from scratch.
That's definitely #1 for me. I want to get into that.
Do you have the trilogy?
I bought Mass Effect 1 on Steam.
Just buy the trilogy pack.
I know. I want to get the trilogy pack. I'm most likely going to get the trilogy pack.
Okay.
It's just, I'm debating on, because I have it for Steam, so that's PC, of course. But I know it's
safe.
Get it
for PC.
So yeah, just get it for the PC. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So
yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing it. I played it a couple months back before, you know, BioShock and all these games came out. Those games, Metal Gear Rising, and those all sucked me in, and Tomb Raider. So I mean, but before those games came out, I was playing Mass Effect, and I mean, really good. Oh, yeah. I'm very impressed with the storyline. I'm very impressed. It's older. I mean, it's aged. I mean, a little bit. With the combat.
The combat.
The shooting.
But that definitely gets better with 2.
Yeah, and I've been told that.
How was, when did the original Mass Effect come out? Like
08? 08, I think.
Yeah, I think 08.
Yeah, I think 08.
Yeah, it's like 4 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, 07.
07? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so it's had, you know.
It definitely, I mean, but it's still a good game. Like, it looks good. I mean, I could, you know, some of the textures are kind of plain, I mean, here and there, but I mean, the backgrounds are kind of,
I gotta find out.
Here comes the Google itch.
Oh, shit.
No, honestly, it's good. I mean, there's definitely a lot of, I could tell like they really worked on it on this series. Like I could definitely tell like storyline wise, characters, you know, Shepard being Shepard, developing him from the start is to November 20, 2007. Mm-hmm. Wow, nuts.
I remember that.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm getting sucked into the universe of it. So I'm all there. I'm gonna, you know,
just first back to back.
Yeah, back to back, right?
Yeah, that's what. And make sure you play the DLC for. I'm not sure if it has all the DLC in that trilogy pack for 2. It should.
I don't know.
Double check that. But
I'll double check.
Yeah, make sure you play all the DLC for part 2. Because when you go to part 3, it just rolls, like, you already know what's going on.
Okay, cool.
It won't feel, like, so janky.
That's one of the things why I didn't really get into the series, because I knew that this was becoming, you know, when part 2 came out, because I was thinking about playing it when part 2 came out, but I was like, nah, wait. And then, you know, and then part 3 comes out.
You can't jump in.
Yeah, so I didn't want to jump in when part 3 came out, so I was like, no, I'm just going to start all over and go from there.
It's funny when they put a game out, and they said, oh yeah, this is gonna be a great game, it's awesome, go ahead and start this up. Then like a day later, or within like a week or 2 later, like they already have DLC for it. Like, so what you're saying is, like, to me, what that means is that you did not have a finished game. Mm-hmm. That means that you were rushing it, and that you had a timer, and you were told, okay, well you have to put it on this date, no adventure buds.
And that's what happened with Mass Effect 3.
And that's ridiculous. That's, like, why would you ever... Well, why would you ever? Actually, I know why. So you make a ton of money off of it.
Yeah, they make a whole bunch of money, and they had to get those deadlines.
But still, I think that companies should be penalized for that.
That's why
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the games, that series I'm definitely gonna jump into. Going back to GDC and PAX, there's a lot of games that were announced, or they showed.
Yeah, we can go to PAX first since that happened before.
Okay.
Well, I mean, PAX, not too many games, but
Yeah, I know.
Like there's
it's not E3.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're gonna show every freaking developers game and publishers.
It's mostly like a couple of indie, like the biggest games that were on my list were by indie developers.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the first one like that just took a big hit was the Transistor.
Yes.
By Supergiant Games, and they're the maker of Bastion, which is awesome game. Actually, I need to go finish that game off because I'm near the end of that game.
Yeah, you need to finish that game. I'm serious, bro.
Guys, if you have Steam, Bastion's less than $10?
It might be 15 right now.
Okay.
But you can play it on anything though. You can play Mac, PC, consoles.
It is worth it. Get it.
It's a gem, man.
If it's not worth the $15 on it, you can email me and I will give you the $15 back. Maybe that won't, but no. It's a great game. That's one of those games that.
Just lets you in.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
And the music behind it is
oh my god,
one series that even now, I think I finished it in like summertime of last year or summertime. I'm still like playing the music. I still have the music.
Yeah, I have it on my
head.
playlist.
It's
on my playlist, and I hear those songs come out.
Yeah.
The intro and you know a couple other songs from the game. And it's just like
the music is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah. So with Transistor, they're using the same engine basically.
Yes.
But like completely different storyline. From what I see, you're an opera singer that's getting hunted down by assassins, and I guess her friend got killed, and she the assassins attacked her. She lost her voice, so she doesn't have a voice anymore. Her friend got transferred into the sword called the Transistor, which she's able to teleport. She's able to stop time and teleport, kind of like Nightcrawler. So the game is based around all that. So, he plays Secret of Mana?
No.
I'm not
sorry.
So
that's okay.
But that's all. The combat is pretty much kind of like Secret of Mana, except that it's a little bit Secret of Mana, and then also the Star Wars: The Old Republic. So how the battle system is, you could go in in Bastion, you could just go,
just do a hack
and slash, action RPG, and actually, when you're doing that, you're building up your meter, and that's kind of that where it borrows from Secret of Mana, because you have to wait and build up your meter before you do your special attacks. So you're building up this transistor meter. Once that meter fills up, she can use the sword to stop time, and then when she stops time, everything slows down, and you get playing your attack like a strategy RPG.
Yeah.
So there's multiple enemies. You're like, okay, I'm gonna attack this one first, one. Yeah. And there's another one to the right, attack them. Then there's one behind, attack them. So 1, 2, 3. As soon as you hit go, it's quick second, split second. You attack all 3 of them, and kill them all or whatever. So, and the storyline, it's pretty much set up where I guess there's AI. AI is overtaking humans, I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. And so it's more cyberpunk.
Dystopian.
Yeah, well, not really dystopian, most cyberpunk.
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah, because this
sounds interesting.
And it looks great. I mean,
the music is fantastic.
Yeah.
They have a 15-minute demo of it. We'll probably link it in here. It's just fantastic. And the music, and they have the narrator.
Exactly.
So the narrator's he's the sword.
Yeah, he's the sword.
That's great.
That's awesome. That sold me right there when he said that.
Being told that,
in the interview, he was talking about that, and it's just okay, I'm getting it. I don't care. That sold me. So definitely, and again, it's a 10-man, it's Studio Supergiant, right?
Yeah,
it's 10 men.
Yeah, they probably got more now.
Yeah, it's 10 people just working.
Wow, that's awesome.
So that shows it's a true.
Well, Bastion was only 5.
He said 5 or 6 guys. So
given double the amount, they can come up with double the amount.
It goes to show that these indie developers are really making strides to make a good game. They can make good games out there. It's just, it's not all about these big
AAA games
that are coming
out.
They're
fun too, but but the indie games are something special.
Yeah, they are.
When you have all that extra money lying around, you'll most likely be able to make something good out of it. But with an indie game, you
gotta start from scratch.
Yeah, you gotta start from scratch. You don't have that ability.
And you have to be very creative too, because you're limited.
Exactly. So there's a lot of indie games that's out there. When you see one that sticks out, that usually shows that they put out tons of dedication.
Yes.
They put in painstaking hours, lost times with friends, family. That's most of these good indie games.
Yeah, exactly.
So good indie games are good.
Yes.
Well, speaking of indie games, the cool one that I recently played was Hotline Miami.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good one too.
Yeah, that's another good game.
We're gonna post that. We did some recording on that. We're gonna post that on the site. So
yeah, y'all see that.
Yeah,
that's a good game. And then Dive Kick.
Yeah, Dive Kick. Now Dive Kick. Hey, you heard of Dive Kick, Austin? Now Dive Kick would be a great fighting game for you.
Oh, you would love this game.
Okay. Did you ever hear about it?
It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I have.
So Dive Kick is a fighting game. You only use 2 buttons.
Wait, no, I have heard Dive Kick. Okay. Yeah. No, I know Dive kick. Yeah, that fucking great game. 10 out of 10. It's really worth that we. Yeah, what is it? It's jump and dive.
Yeah,
just jump and dive.
Yeah, and dive is basically dive is the jump and then there's dive and kick. So when you're diving, you're jumping up and kick. So basically, in fighting games, I'm gonna do a fighting game feature made. Going through so many, like as many fighting games I can put my hands on next month. So watch out for that. But the one thing about fighting games, and they can get really complex.
Yeah.
And you have to know the systems. And I'll be going over through the, during my articles, I'll go through that. But with Dive Kick, they basically distill the fighting game into 2 buttons. So
very simplistic.
Awesome.
Very simplistic. So the setup of the game is once you do a dive kick, the characters have 1,000 health, and the dive kick takes out 10,000 health.
Yeah.
So as soon as you land one kick, the round's over.
The round's over. So it's one. Whoever gets the first dive kick.
Yeah, the first dive kick, the round's over.
But that's the only move you can do is a dive kick.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you can only do dive kick. You can do special versions of dive kick.
And that's why that's the best game ever.
It's just like 2 buttons.
2 buttons.
That's insane. I mean, and I did watch it. I watched the video.
Man, the thing is, fighting game fans, they love it because, it's just it's mostly the strategy is right there. It's just so simple because you can play mind games with people.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't remember. You can't. It isn't online, right? You can play with other people.
Yeah.
And that's why that's the best game ever.
Yeah, definitely. Man, that's insane. Yeah, we'll have to do a feature on that.
Yeah, we'll probably have a tournament.
We'll do a full podcast about it.
A full video podcast on
video podcast about it.
We'll do a little tournament of us playing.
Yeah, we'll do a tournament. Yeah. Let's do a tournament. I don't think we won't do a podcast about it. But another announcement. 2 big announcements. Saints Row 4.
Yeah, Saints Row 4. From the crack house to the White House.
Now, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
So this is going to be during
oh my god.
I want to make sure I got this right. This is going to be between 2004 to 2008 with George Bush, right? This is during his...
Oh no.
No? You sure?
This is the sequel to that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, this basically started off... It started off as an expansion, after Part 3, and that's one game. Did y'all play Saints Row the 3rd yet?
I'm gonna be honest. I played the first one, and I was like, I can't do this.
It's Saints Row the 3rd is one of the best games of this generation.
Yeah, and I know it's a good game.
Do you have to play the first one?
No, you can just you can just go and skip
I might just straight go with the third one because like I said, I started playing the first one. I was like, it reminded me of GTA, but
not as good.
Yeah.
The first one was a clone. Right?
Yeah, the first one was a clone, but honestly, I still think the first one is better than GTA 4. Just because of the missions, I was able to play that game, not fussed, they had their checkpointing was very good, the mission structure. Yeah. And GTA 4, you die, you gotta start the whole, last 45 minutes. You just wait till you gotta do it all over. I still haven't beat GTA 4, that's another game I gotta get to.
That's one thing that hurt, I think it hurt GTA, because it's...
I still love GTA, I'm gonna get GTA 5.
Yeah, I know, me too.
But honestly, for me, when I want that open world crime fix, it's Saints Row.
I'm hoping GTA 5 will really, I know we're getting off subject, but I'm hoping GTA 5 will really change some of their mechanics.
Yeah, they need to be updated.
Their quest, because it's gonna feel dated.
It's a huge shock that they, what is it, for GTA 4 to come out, how long was it? That was...
08?
Yeah, but no, that was, I want to say 5 years? More than that.
They've been working on it for 5 years.
Yeah, man. Between GTA...
They take their time. They take their time with their games.
Rockstar is
known for that.
I don't know.
That's still a long... That's been in 5 years as well.
Yeah, but with the DLC behind it, I don't know. I'm interested in it, but I hate to say it, like Grand Theft Auto is one of those series that it's nice. It's just too. I don't know.
Is it getting too grandiose?
Yeah, it's.
I have the same feeling too.
It's too.
It's getting that Call of Duty.
That big, that Call of Duty feel, and that's why I like the Saints Row series. My favorite Grand Theft Auto was Vice City.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Vice City.
Vice City was good. Yeah.
And it wasn't that big too. I mean, land-wise, it wasn't the biggest Grand Theft Auto game. I mean, you were on like 2 islands, I think, 2 areas. Yeah. And I mean, it was pretty simple. Also, I mean,
and so basically, like the Saints Row series, like right after the first one had like they were kind of more serious because they didn't know where to take it. Yeah. The second one they were playing around with it, and then the third one they just went like screw it, let's just go balls out. It's crazy. And now with the fourth one, Saints Row 4, they just went over the line. It's just ridiculous.
It's bad, huh?
Basically. In this one, you're the president. You're the president of the United States.
You're the president.
You're the president.
So
wow.
So I'm still thinking George Bush on this shit. I'm still thinking.
It's a sequel.
It's
a sequel.
Okay.
So, go ahead. Yeah, you're the president.
Okay.
Then out of nowhere, alien invaders attack, and you get superpowers.
Oh my god, that is awesome!
And also,
I'm sold.
And also, you get a dubstep gun.
Wow!
So you guys shoot wubs?
Yeah, you shoot wubs.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. So how much is it to put the pre-order in?
$5 pre-order.
I'm shocked. I would think they'd be like, yeah, you gotta like pre-order the entire thing on this one, guys.
Wow. Okay, I might have to get it now because that just sold me. I don't think I'm gonna get Grand Theft Auto 5. I think I'm gonna play Saints Row 4.
Yeah, honestly, like. Yeah, I'll be playing Saints Row 4. I mean, I'll play Grand Theft Auto 5 after I beat Saints Row. But make sure you guys get if you haven't played Saints Row the Dirt, play Saints Row the Dirt. There's moments where I have to jump out of my chair, just like, oh my god, I'm not gonna spoil them. But there's a lot of moments in Saints Row the Dirt like that where you're just like, oh my, I can't believe this. This is awesome.
I'm not gonna ruin this, but one of the things that was spoiled to me was. Something about fighting with a plane.
Oh.
And wow. Yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna go into. Anyone that's played it will know what I'm talking about.
That's just awesome.
But there's plane fightings.
Yeah.
With you not having a plane. So.
I'm not gonna explain it. That's actually the beginning of the game. So.
Man, that's insane. I mean, well, and to wrap it up, I mean, another announcement was Metal Gear Solid 5, and the Phantom Pain.
Yeah, the Phantom Pain. But this isn't Ground Zero. Like, they're 2 separate games, correct?
They're 2 separate games.
Explain this to me. You have to explain this to me.
All right, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Now, this is with Big Boss, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. The timeline. What I'm reading is the timeline is after. Portable Ops, for the PSP.
The Peace
Ground.
What was it
Peace
called?
Walker. Yes.
Peace Walker.
Sorry,
it's after Peace Walker.
Yeah, it's after Peace Walker, so you're still Big Boss.
Okay.
Supposedly you're still Big Boss, but with Ground Zero, it's gonna be Ground Zeroes and then Metal Gear Solid 5. So, but they're gonna be 2 separate games. My opinion is. There might be timeline wise. There could be a jump there. I don't know.
Like time paradox.
Oh,
the time paradox. The alternate dimension.
Kojima.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The trailer was. When I saw that trailer, I was like, oh my god.
I know. I'm with you on that. I'm kind of like I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know the timeline.
Awesome. It's awesome.
It looks great. It looks the Fox engine they're doing.
The fire demon well.
Yeah. I mean, just very, very. It has a very, very, visually it looks great. So it's out there. It looks like he's going, starting new bounds and jumping, to different kind of genres, and He's doing the stuff he needs to do. With
and this is going to be open-ended, so it's going to be open world.
Yeah, a soundbox almost. Yeah. So I mean, he's going to have it, to where you can go in certain areas now. Like you're not following a straight line, a straight path like you did with the original. Part 4 kind of got in that area where you can kind of be. It's kind of a sandbox where you can actually go back in an area and they'll be still fighting. Armies fighting each other and. You can go back and forth, and if you want to look for stuff, but I mean, it definitely sounds like he's going to make it very an open world. So that to me that's awesome. So I'm glad Kojima is like, I'm still sticking with the series.
I'm surprised.
I am too.
He needs to get away from it, to be honest with you.
I agree with you.
I mean, I feel bad. That's all he's been doing.
Well, he said since part 2.
Yeah,
he said that. He's done with it, but I think he always.
I'm done with this. Yeah, sure you are.
Yeah.
Here's the money. Just shut up and take my money.
Yeah, exactly. Konami's probably telling him, no, you gotta keep doing it. So, and I think Metal Gear Rising was another reason too. I think he kind of wanted to jump back into it.
Yeah.
So I mean that helped. I think that helped too. Another developer was able to take the series a different role and path. So I think. He kind of saw that. It's like, oh, I could try different stuff now. So it's okay to do that. But another kind of disappointment to it is David Hayter. He's the voice of Snake, Meryl. So I had to do it. I'm sorry. He supposedly is not going to be doing the voice. That is. To me, I'm calling shenanigans.
He's not doing the voice until either option A, he has more money thrown at him, or option B, one of his family members or kin is abducted by Konami and is told you'll get it back.
Yeah. Well,
you're done with the voice.
Well, what I read is he tried to reach out to Kojima, and but overall, and even in the trailer, it doesn't sound like him. So.
Yeah,
there's something. I mean, I'm calling a Metal Gear Solid 2 bluff here. I think there's something more to it. I think there's a surprise.
It's probably the throat cancer.
Yeah.
From or the lung cancer from him smoking so much.
Pliskin.
It just.
Yeah. Well, again, Kojima is known to do these. He's known to have these tricks up his sleeve.
The way he announced it, he comes up walking with his head in the bandages.
Yeah. So it could be, honestly, There's no telling what they can do with the series.
We'll just find out.
Yeah, we'll find out, and that's gonna be that's gonna be good. And it is gonna be for the current gen.
Yeah, it will.
So it's not going to be next gen, as far as we know. So we'll see what that happens.
It's coming out. It's coming out for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
it says it in the trailer.
Okay.
For
PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4.
For future gen.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, but it looks great. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. But that about wraps it up. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. We're all playing. I know everyone's gonna ask. We're all playing BioShock right now. I finished it, but Jay's still working on it.
I just recently
still working on it. So next podcast will most likely be a full podcast of BioShock. We have,
could be.
We have plenty to talk about with that game. That game was amazing. Spoiler cast, all the above. We'll have that next time. So. Stay tuned, and I'm James.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Austin.
And we'll see you next time. Remember to check the site for updates, and like us on Facebook. ThisEndUp.
ThisEndUp.com.
ThisEndUpGaming.
Oh, ThisEndUpGaming.com. Gotcha.
And we have the site regularly updated for news and our podcast.
Hey James, what's the site called again? I forgot.
ThisEndUpGaming.com.
No. I thought that's what our Facebook was called. What's our Facebook called then?
ThisEndUp.
Oh, well, what's our YouTube called then?
ThisEndUp.
No, I thought it was ThisEndUp Gaming.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I guess you're supposed to check it out.
Oh, who knows? Well, anyways, but yeah, check those out. Like us on Facebook again, and we'll see y'all next time.
See ya.
What do you think? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Dude! We gotta put a line there.
Yeah.
Shit! I was like, fuck, should I get some Metal Gear? But shit.
We do this for you.
That's
this
we do this to you. Yeah! Alright! It's blue. Alright. Alright. Woo!
Alright.
Thank you.
Pass back off.
Thank you. Pass back off. It's sex time.
You want to see my Metal Gear Rising?
Oh, man.